Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. My name is Anik Fadilah, Chief Operation Officer of UNIDO, Global Quality and Standard Programs Indonesia, and I will be chairing today's webinar. It is a pleasure to welcome all of you to this international session. Before we proceed, allow me to recognize our distinguished guests joining us today. We are honored to recognize Mr. Catur Sarwanto, Director of Business Empowerment, representing Director General, Marine and Fisheries Product Competitiveness Directorate, Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, KKP Indonesia. Mr. Dong Quang Huy, Senior Program Officer, State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, or SECO, Vietnam. Mr. Marco Camia, UNIDO Representative Indonesia, the Philippines, and Timor-Leste. Ms. Letty Teng Tao, Head of UNIDO Representative Office Vietnam. Mr. Thang Loc Phan, Chairman of Vietnam Food, along with UNIDO and VNF colleagues, speakers, and all participants. Once again, welcome to the international webinar, Upcycling Shrimp Byproducts, Practical Solution for a Circular Economy, held today on Thursday, 12 February 2026 through Zoom meeting platform and streaming live on GQSP Indonesia YouTube channel. This webinar is divided into 3 sessions: Opening, Technical Session 1, and Technical Session 2, held together by Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries KKP Indonesia, UNIDO Global Quality and Standard Programs Indonesia, UNIDO Here are our housekeeping notes and interpretation services. First, we have simultaneous interpretation, English to Bahasa Indonesia, vice versa, available. You may click on the interpretation with the globe icon on the bottom of your panel on Zoom monitor. Select your channel and enable mute original audio is needed. Please remain on mute when not speaking. We have Slido if you notice. Please use Slido for question, Q&A, and not general chat. For audio issues, please rejoin the Zoom or inform us via Q&A or Slido. For virtual background is available. The team will share again if needed on the chat room. Presentation materials will be shared on a link which will be shared by our team on chat room or webinar landing page or Linktree. That links will be shared again by our team during the webinar. Well, ladies and gentlemen, across the shrimp sector, one of the most overlooked opportunities lies in the how we convert waste streams into economic returns. What was once considered residue like shells, heads, soft tissues, microbial biomass, even settlement materials from ponds can now feed high-value product pathways. The shift we are discussing today is not merely about reducing waste, it is about capturing value through smarter processing, better separation, and clearer market linkages. When these streams are managed deliberately, we become inputs for new industries, supporting both environmental improvements and business competitiveness. Today's webinar registered by 610 people and now attended by 158 participants, some also joining through the YouTube channel, convince leaders from both countries in Vietnam and Indonesia to explore practical, scalable upcycling solution for a circular economy. With this emphasis on transforming waste into economic value, our objectives today are to increase awareness of the environmental impacts on improperly managed shrimp byproducts, to promote the importance of the circular economy by highlighting the value, potential use, and application of shrimp byproducts as a resource, and to encourage the adoption of practical approaches for effective shrimp byproducts management and processing. With the framing, let's begin with the opening statements. It is my honor to invite Mr. Marco Camia, UNIDO representative for Indonesia, the Philippines, and Timor-Leste to deliver his opening remarks. Please, Pak Marco.
Thank you, Anik. So, Excellencies, Dr. Katur Sanwanto, Director of Strengthening Marine and Fisheries Enterprises of the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, MMAF, Director of Marine and Fisheries Processing of MMAF, Bapak Tri Aris Widowo, Ms. Leti Tan Tao, my colleague, Head of UNIDO Country Office in Vietnam, colleagues from UNIDO GQSP Indonesia and Vietnam, and distinguished speakers, participants from all over the world, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of UNIDO, I would like to thank the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, GQSP Indonesia, Vietnam, and Vietnam Food for jointly organizing this important and interesting webinar. We hope that through this webinar, collaboration between Indonesia and Vietnam, particularly in the fisheries and aquaculture sector, will be strengthened, not only between governments, but also between the private sectors. This webinar is very relevant to UNIDO's mandate to develop inclusive and sustainable industrial development, with one of the top cross-cutting priorities being to support the development of cleaner production and circular economy in its member countries. Through the RECP program, UNIDO promotes resource efficiency, waste minimization, and people well-being. It is also very much in line with Indonesia's blue economy development as the new driver for economic growth and productivity by creating value added and improving productivity of the marine and fisheries-based economy. UNIDO Indonesia, through the Swiss SECO-funded Smart Fish program and the Global Quality and Standard program GQSP, as I mentioned, in collaboration with the ministry, the National Standardization Bureau, BSM, and various government and private institutions has all been supporting the Indonesia blue economy, particularly in fisheries and aquaculture value chain since 2014. So we hope this webinar will bring together expertise, experiences, and collaboration between Vietnam and Indonesia in the areas of developing value-added products from shrimp byproducts to improving livelihoods and environment. So thank you very much and all the best for this event.
Thank you, Pak Marco, for your remarks. Now, from UNIDO in Vietnam, I'm now inviting Ms. Leti Teng Tao, Head of the UNIDO Representative Office in Vietnam, to deliver her remarks. Please, Ibu.
Thank you, Mrs. Moderator. Excellencies, distinguished guests, partners, and participants joining us from Indonesia and Vietnam and around the world. Good afternoon, colleagues. Together with my colleague, Marco Camia, and Mr. Mahmoud, Acting Director General of the Directorate General of Product Competitiveness, Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, Indonesia. I'm very pleased to welcome you all to our today's webinar. From our experience working with partners in Vietnam agri-food sector, we have seen how innovation often begins with rethinking what we once considered waste. Shrimp byproducts such as shells and heads, often discarded, actually hold significant potential when science, technology, and entrepreneurship comes together. Today, these materials are increasingly being transformed into valuable products that support animal nutrition, improve soil health, and recover nutrition from wastewater, among others. As you know, aquaculture and fishery in general and shrimp sector have been one of the most important industries in Vietnam and Indonesia, contributing to improve the livelihoods of the local communities, trade, and food security. And at the same time, better utilization of shrimp byproducts present a great opportunity to reduce waste while creating new value chains and promoting more circular and sustainable bioeconomy. UNIDO is very pleased to facilitate this regional dialogue through the Global Quality Standard Programs funded by the Swiss State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, SECO. Through the GQSP technical assistance in Vietnam and Indonesia, we support industries and institutions in strengthening quality infrastructure, promoting innovation, and advancing sustainable practices. We would like to express our sincere appreciation to our partners, including the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fishery of Indonesia, Vietnam Food, and of course, the Indonesia team for your strong collaboration and support in organizing today's event. This joint effort also reflects our shared commitment to promote South-South and triangular cooperation and to strengthen knowledge exchange between the two countries. I hope today's discussions will inspire new ideas and partnership to unlock the full potential of shrimp byproducts for more sustainable and resilient food systems. Once again, thank you very much, and I wish you a productive and fruitful discussion.
Thank you, Ms. Tao. To conclude the opening statements, we invite Indonesia's government representatives. It is my honor to invite Bapak Catur Sarwanto, Director of Business Empowerment, representing the Director General, Marine and Fisheries Product Competitiveness, Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, KKP Indonesia. Kepada Bapak Catur Sarwanto, kami mohon untuk menyampaikan keynote opening remarks dan membuka webinar secara resmi. Kami persilakan, Pak.
Baik, terima kasih Ibu MC. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semuanya. Mohon izin sedianya yang akan membuka acara ini adalah Pak Dirjen PDS PKP, KKP, Bapak Mahmud. Namun kepada kegiatan yang sama sehingga menugaskan saya untuk menyampaikan sambutan beliau pada kegiatan webinar dengan tema Waste to Value Solution for Shrimp by Product pada kesempatan ini. Yang kami hormati para pejabat eselon 1-2 di Kementerian Kelautan Perikanan Indonesia, yang kami hormati perwakilan UNIDO Indonesia dan juga Vietnam, yang kami hormati perwakilan SECO Vietnam, Mr. Do Quan Huy, yang kami hormati perwakilan VNF, Mr. Lok Pang, yang kami hormati para narasumber dari Vietnam Food, dan juga yang kami hormati para pelaku usaha, asosiasi, akademisi, dan juga peneliti dan perekayasa yang hadir pada kesempatan ini, dan juga yang saya hormati seluruh peserta webinar yang berbahagia. Kita panjatkan puji syukur kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Tuhan Yang Maha Esa, di mana kita bersama dapat berkumpul pada acara webinar kali ini. Dan Bapak dan Ibu sekalian, kami sampaikan bahwa udang merupakan komoditas strategis bagi Indonesia, dan tentu tidak hanya sebagai sumber pangan yang bergizi, tapi juga merupakan penyumbang devisa bagi sektor kelautan dan perikanan Indonesia. Pada tahun 2025, di akhir Desember kemarin, ekspor udang Indonesia mencapai 1,87 US dollar atau sekitar 30% dari total ekspor perikanan Indonesia. Dan ini terus tumbuh sebesar 11,2% dibanding tahun sebelumnya. Tentu komoditas udang juga menjadi penggerak utama surplus neraca perdagangan perikanan Indonesia yang mencapai 5,6 miliar US dollar. Tentu capaian ini menunjukkan bahwa industri udang sekedar kegiatan produksi, tetapi telah menjadi bagian penting dari kekuatan ekonomi nasional Indonesia. Indonesia menjadi salah satu produsen utama dunia, didukung keunggulan iklim tropis yang memungkinkan pasokan sepanjang tahun serta keragaman komoditas unggulan seperti udang faname dan udang windu. Di sisi lain, peluang pasar global juga masih sangat terbuka. Kalau menilik dari permintaan dunia sebanyak pada tahun 2022 sebanyak 4,86 juta ton dan diproyeksikan di tahun 2029 mencapai 6,88 juta ton dengan pasar Amerika Serikat, Uni Eropa, Tiongkok, Jepang, dan Korea Selatan. Tentu yang menjadi konsumen utama udang dunia. Indonesia menargetkan peningkatan ekspor menjadi sekitar 350.000 ton dengan nilai perkiraan sekitar 3,2 miliar US dollar pada tahun 2029. Tentu dalam bentuk baik bentuk produk mentah, matang maupun peridit beku. Bapak dan Ibu sekalian yang kami hormati, pengembangan industri udang ini sejalan dengan arah kebijakan nasional Indonesia, yaitu Bapak Presiden melalui Asta Cita, yaitu dalam rangka penguatan kemandirian ekonomi, hilirisasi, dan penciptaan nilai tambah di dalam negeri. Tentu pada uh, saat yang sama Indonesia juga terus mendorong pengembangan blue economy, yaitu pemanfaatan sumber daya kelautan secara berkelanjutan, efisien, dan bernilai tambah tinggi. Sehingga pembangunan sektor kelautan dan perikanan tidak hanya berorientasi pada peningkatan produksi, tapi juga peningkatan kualitas pertumbuhan dan memperhatikan keberlanjutan lingkungan dan keberlanjutan usaha. Pada konteks webinar pada kali ini tentu sangat relevan sejalan dengan kebijakan KKP dalam mendorong peningkatan nilai tambah dan pengolahan hasil perikanan. Industri udang kita juga menghasilkan produk samping berupa kepala, kulit, maupun bagian lain yang belum dimanfaatkan secara optimal. KPP memandang bahwa produk samping ini bukan semata sebagai sebuah limbah dan ini memiliki potensi untuk diolah menjadi produk yang bernilai tambah. Bapak dan Ibu sekalian, tentu berbagai inovasi menunjukkan bahwa produk samping udang dapat dimanfaatkan untuk produk yang bernilai ekonomi seperti hanya itin, pitosan, ataupun yang berasal dari kulit udang, ataupun edible coating, pangan, kosmetik, dan juga aplikasi medis, serta protein hidrolisat udang yang tentunya bisa dimanfaatkan untuk memiliki nilai tambah yang lebih tinggi lagi. Pemanfaatan ini tentu memiliki prinsip berkelanjutan, efisien terhadap sumber daya, dan juga penguatan daya saing industri pengolahan perikanan nasional. Ke depan, daya saing industri perikanan tidak hanya ditentukan oleh volume ekspor, tapi juga kemampuan memanfaatkan sumber daya secara menyeluruh dan bertanggung jawab. Pasar global kini semakin menaruh perhatian pada aspek sustainability dan jejak lingkungan. Karena itu, pendekatan waste to value dan ekonomi sirkuler menjadi semakin penting. Melalui kesempatan ini, kami mendorong pelaku usaha, khususnya di Indonesia, untuk melihat produk samping sebagai peluang usaha, membuka diri terhadap inovasi teknologi, serta membangun kolaborasi dengan lembaga riset dan mitra internasional. Dan tentu pemerintah akan terus mendorong terciptanya ekosistem yang kondusif, namun inisiatif dan inovatif dari para pelaku usaha sebagai faktor kunci keberhasilan sebuah usaha. Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati, kami memandang webinar ini sangat penting sebagai forum berbagi ilmu pengetahuan dan juga membuka perspektif baru, menjajaki kolaborasi dan mendorong transformasi industri menjadi pemanfaatan sumber daya yang lebih optimal. Pembelajaran dari pengalaman di Vietnam tentu menjadi referensi praktek yang baik dan berharga bagi kita di pelaku usaha di Indonesia, dan harapan kami forum ini dapat menghasilkan tindak lanjut yang konkret melalui kerjasama antara Indonesia dengan Vietnam. Akhir kata, saya mengapresiasi kepada UNIDO Indonesia maupun Vietnam dan seluruh pihak yang telah mempersiapkan kegiatan ini, dan semoga kegiatan webinar kali ini memberikan manfaat bagi peningkatan nilai tambah dan daya saing industri udang nasional. Dengan mengucap Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, kegiatan webinar Waste to Value Solution for Shrimp Byproduct secara resmi saya nyatakan dibuka. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dirjen PDS PKP Bapak Mahmud. Terima kasih, kami kembalikan kepada moderator. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih
Terima
Pak
kasih.
Direktur.
Terima
Sama-sama.
kasih Bapak Catur. Thank you. With all statements delivered and the webinar is officially open, let us move to the technical session. But before that, let's have a brief photo documentation session. I would like to invite everyone to keep open your camera, and the team will document this session. Let's hold for 5 minutes. No, 5 minutes is too long. 5 seconds. Let's starting from now. Okay, thank you so much. And now I will invite everyone to open your camera for the whole documentation. I see now 216 participants already joining in the Zoom. It will be several times for the team to take pictures, but please put a big smile for a while, maybe 30 seconds, maybe 1 minute. No, I don't think until 1 minute, but our team will document your memorable smile today, but please keep breathing on the smile, and the team will help to document our picture today. Okay, I already got the notification that it is done. Good. Thank you so much to everyone. You have a very bright, beautiful smile. And now we will next move to the technical session that will be moderated dari Pak Wiro. I now, Pak Sudari, ready?
Oke, ya ready, Mbak Nik.
Okay, yeah, I now hand over the technical session to Pak Sudari to moderate the discussion and the Q&A session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mbak Nik. Thanks, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are from. I saw over 200 participants now joining, and the participants are from all over, like from Indonesia and Vietnam a lot. So thanks a lot. Thanks, and now let's start for the session. And as mentioned by the MC just now, that we will have 2 sessions basically. Yeah. First session will be we will have a speaker from Indonesia, Prof. Mala, and from Vietnam, and the second session also fully from Vietnam food team. Right. In that case, I'll just invite. Let me just briefly introduce a speaker from Indonesia before we start the session from Vietnamese food, and we have Prof. Mala Nuril Mala. She is a professor from the IPB University in Bogor, and from the Faculty of Marine Science and Fisheries. She is an expert professor in biochemistry and and biotechnology. And in addition to that, she is also the chairwoman of a newly established association called Indonesia Co-Products. Yeah, this is very much in time, and she is also actually she has done a lot of works on research and development in a byproduct, and she has shown a product commercially sold already in the market now. So I would like to welcome Prof. Mala to give her presentation, and then time is around 10 minutes, Prof. Mala, and time is yours now, please.
Okay, thank you, Pak Sudari. Good afternoon for the short introduction. So let me show my slide. Okay, because I have only 10 minutes, so maybe I will try to manage my time, and then maybe we have time for the discussion, a lot of time. Okay, so actually my title is Indonesian Aquatic Co-Product Utilization to support the circular economy concept, particularly on shrimp commodity. So I'm from the IPB University, and now I'm as a director of Indonesian Aquatic Co-Product Association, or INCOPRO. So actually already introduced by Pak Sudari. Just maybe just short explanation how the aquatic food is very benefit for us. I think we know that aquatic has a source of the protein, low carbon emission, and food system also, and then our aquatic products support the SDGs. So aquatic resources here, including shrimp, is very important commodity actually in Indonesia. So in the world also, we know that the global shrimp production tend to increase for the UNIDO representative and also for the KKP like Pak Mahmud and Catur, and also for the participant. So the cultivation in Indonesia also, sorry, is it problem? Can you
Now
hear
is
my voice?
yes.
So,
Speaking,
yeah,
yes.
I don't know why my face cannot be seen, right? Wait a minute.
Yeah. We cannot see you. But
I,
the
yeah,
audio is good.
maybe.
Audio is good. From
Okay,
can continue.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can continue. So, this is just give the explanation how important the shrimp Indonesia. As we know that Indonesia from Sabang sampai Merauke, we have the cultivation of shrimp Indonesia, and here also Indonesia is the very important country to produce shrimp. And I think for the shrimp processing waste, we have some challenges like the key issue now shrimp processing generate a large amount of the solid waste, such as head, shell, and tail. And also this byproduct is about more than 50%. And in many cases, I think sometimes they will may cause the environmental problem, such as odor and organic pollution. And actually, the shrimp waste or shrimp byproducts still have the part like the head, shell. There are still have the height of the value like protein, mineral, and pigment. So therefore, we have to think how to utilize properly this byproduct. And I think in this slide we can see how important the shrimp byproduct actually as for the chitosan Indonesia is also very famous. How to convert the head and shell to be chitin and chitosan. So I just here want to show the global market of the potential shrimp byproduct. Actually, some market they ask for the chitosan, astaxanthin, and also gelatin. So chitosan application is very huge, like for the food application, for the supplement, and also for non-food applications such as cosmetic and also for the pharmacy. So here we try to collect the data, some chitosan in this industry in international in globally. So actually some industry may be majority in China, and also we can find also in Hong Kong, India, and some other countries. This is the standard of the chitosan. Now we try to see how the position the shrimp byproduct in Indonesia. Wait a minute, please. Sorry. Okay, now we try to continue to see how the utilization of the shrimp byproduct in Indonesia. So actually, in Indonesia, we can find some data, for example, the raw material data for the shrimp head composition, and also some data for the cell and then tell the shrimp composition. So as we can see here that the byproduct of the shrimp actually contain maybe around more than 50%. And we can see here also the byproducts still contain like protein, fat, S, and also moisture, because this is still the not in the dry head, the dry head, but still in the wet. Okay, then here in some research in Indonesia, so the raw material meat, gonad, and viscera contain cell about 54%, and then meat like 20%, and other like viscera and gonad. And here I have the project to collect the data about the chitosan in Indonesia. So actually in Indonesia, the chitosan until now there is maybe only one chitosan industry in Indonesia still alive, still consistent in Indonesia. So other they
We lost you, Prof. Hello? Hello?
voice now.
Yeah, continue, Prof. Another 2
Okay.
minutes, Prof.
Okay, thank you. So this is the chitosan industry in Indonesia, and this is chitosan how chitosan industry produce in Indonesia. So the added value from shrimp cell to chitosan can be reached from 1 time to 2 times. So this is the chitosan application in Asia. Actually, this is we can find in the UNPAD laboratorium, and this is also still in the laboratorium scale in chitosan in UNPAD. Here also we can collect the data from the our partner in UNPAD. So they saw some research regarding the chitosan still in the level research. Also for the glucosamine. So actually we also already complete the research about the glucosamine, but still in the research level. So here also for the glucosamine, and also for the collagen and gelatin. So actually still in the research level for the collagen gelatin from the shrimp cell. But actually, for our innovation, we also already developed fish collagen product, but now the raw material not only from the shrimp, but actually mainly from the other co-product of fish. So here also the astaxanthin actually still in the research level. And nowadays also we have the shrimp head hydrolysate still also in the research level. So from my explanation, so we can conclude that Indonesian position in shrimp byproduct valorization still in Indonesia, we are in the research level. It's mean the low valorization and also primarily maybe focus for the feed and low technology uses, and also maybe from some of the chitin and chitosan at the small medium scale. So it means now we are maybe still in the not basic but in the developing partially and optimize to reach the advanced. And this slide shows that maybe our roadmap for the shrimp co-product valorization actually in our association. From the current situation, we are in the transition, and then now we try to reach the advanced technology. In the current position, now we are in the limited standardization and also fragmented value chain, and also still mostly low value in utilization. So now in this time we are in the transition actually. It means now we also try to develop national standardization system as well as to reach the green extraction technology and also to meet the halal certified marine like collagen or chitosan. And for the advance for the future, we try to reach to be industrial scale with the high value derivative export and then for the global market positioning. So actually in Indonesia, when we try to develop the co-product from the shrimp, it means also we will meet the halal and sustainability advantages. So as we know that in Indonesia also we have the halal policy. So it's mean of the all of the material like food, also non-food also have to meet the halal qualification. And for the co-product from the shrimp, it will meet the halal requirement. So we also will reach the sustainability and advantage like the low carbon bioproduct, and also we will push the circular economy. So it's mean our unique position in Indonesia actually for the development of the co-product from the shrimp, we will meet halal, green, and innovative products. So it's mean in Indonesia actually we have high resources and also high the potency for the research, and the homework is how to integrate it between the research and resources and maybe and also for the integration of the industry and government. So I think as the conclusion that shrimp processing produce significant amount of underutilized byproduct, and shrimp waste is rich source of valuable biomaterials, and valorization of shrimp byproduct support sustainability and the circular economy. And developing high value added marine bioproduct can increase the economic value of the seafood resources. And for this dream, we have to strengthen the collaboration to improve our research level to be industrial scale. I think that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Good
Prof. Mala.
afternoon,
Yeah.
everyone. Okay.
Thank you, Prof. Mala, for a great presentation. I think like we point that in Indonesia there are still a lot of byproduct or co-products still in the research, and then probably hopefully with the development of with the establishment of the association led by Prof. Mala will be go further, yeah, for advance. Now I think it's time for us to listen to the experience from our colleague from Vietnam. And the rest of the presentation, session 1 and session 2, that will be from Vietnam food teams. And for this session, we would like to invite Ms. Nguyen Van An. She is a Chief Strategy Officer from Vietnam Food, and she has some 10 years experience in finance and strategy, particularly in sustainability-driven business. And she will be accompanied by Mr. Loc Phan, the CEO of Vietnam Food. Then they both will bring session 1, waste to value transformation, how Vietnam Food convert shrimp byproducts into high value application. Time is yours. Ms. Van An, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sudari. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay.
Very well.
Okay. So I will start my part. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is An Strip, Strategist Officer of Vietnam Food, VNF, and it's my honor to speak at this webinar to share our practical journey on how we create the value from the shrimp byproducts. So my topic is waste, and more specifically agricultural waste. And now in Vietnam and in most emerging economies, waste is a growing pain. Million tons of agricultural byproducts are thrown away every year, and meanwhile we also import million tons of agricultural input as well. For decades, we've been taught to see waste as a problem, need to make it disappear. And in our mindset, waste become a cost, a liability, a risk, not an opportunity. But what if we asking another question? Instead, we ask, how do we create value from what already exists? And advanced countries already realize this opportunity and turn it into value. Look at on the shrimp, look at these byproducts from corn, vegetable, codfish to soybean, meal, and etc. These outputs are not only used as a biofuel or agriculture, but also in human food, infant nutrition, domestic, and even in pharmaceutical. A powerful case study is the codfish industry in Iceland. In the past, the Iceland, they heavily depended on the wild cod fishing and crude export. But overfishing disrupted the ecosystem. Fish stock declined and the country faced a serious crisis. But instead of collapsing, they become stronger. So how they do that? There are three successful factors. First is the national strategy to redefine the byproduct, not as a waste anymore, but now as a co-product, an asset. Second, a scientific approach. They have deep research on the nutrients, the bioactive compounds, and market demand. And third is an ecosystem collaboration. The entire nation, from government to scientists, industry, they work together. And the result was remarkable. The byproduct create more value than the fresh fish export. They can cover than more than 95% of the agriculture value, create more than 28 times of the production, and also more in terms of the value. So the Iceland, they do not have more fish, but they have a better system and higher value creation. And from this ecosystem came Kerecis, a company using the fish skin to heal the human wound and burns for the medical applications. And last year, Kerecis were acquired by Coloplast for $1.4 billion, and they become sector. So Iceland, they show that the success in the byproduct doesn't come from just one technology or one product. It comes from a system, aligning three things: First is the raw materials, which is the waste as a natural resources. Second is the technology, and third is the national strategy. So when we change this perspective, then waste can become a pro engine for the whole nation. And that is exactly the idea that inspired Vietnam Food, VNF. So at VNF, we start with the shrimp byproduct, which is the head, the shell, and the tail. And they are discarded every day and become environmental threats.
Byproducts by containing valuable.
So our goal is very simple, to convert today's waste into tomorrow's resources. So allow me to share our practical journey through a short video first.
The Vietnam's shrimp sector is growing rapidly, generating a huge amount of byproducts. Despite containing valuable nutrients, these byproducts are mostly treated as waste and causing pollution. In contrast, the world regards this as valuable resources. For example, corn byproducts in the US or codfish byproducts in Iceland. VNF was founded to upcycle these wastages into futures resources with a unique and comprehensive approach based on a biotechnological approach with zero waste production mindset. Then we've built factories with large capacity and modern machinery while ensuring international certifications and standards. 10 years since the establishment, VNF has successfully extracted 5 key bioactive ingredients, including food ingredients, peptides, highly digestible protein hydrolysates, chitosan, multifunctional biopolymer, astaxanthin, king of antioxidants, probiotics. In horticulture, VNF solutions can be applied throughout the entire life cycle of plants, microorganisms, soil, and even post-harvest. These active biosolutions help reduce the overuse of inorganic fertilizers and chemicals while ensuring farming productivity. In animal farming, VNF solutions promoting health and natural growth while reducing stress, hence improving economic efficiency. These solutions are tailored for both farms and feed factories and are currently distributed globally. VNF has also transformed byproducts into food ingredients, pet food, personal care, beauty, and supplements, and more than 80 different products deployed across 6 main application sectors. Biosolutions derived from byproducts are regarded as low-emission materials, contributing to a more sustainable and circular economy. Given over 10,000 tons of products produced every year, we are proud that our biosolutions have been used over 40 million times. VNF's circular economy model has been recognized by various local and international organizations. VNF was voted as the most innovative breakthrough solution at the Global Shrimp Summit and received the Innovation Award for the Future of Nutrition at FI Paris. VNF is honored to win first prize at the UNDP Plastics Innovation Program 2025 and first prize in the Circular Economy and Waste Management category at the Net Zero Challenge, along with 3 investment awards. VNF represented Vietnam to receive the ASEAN Inclusive Business Award, along with other awards that acknowledge our commitment to innovation, environmental contributions, climate resilience, and social sustainability. Throughout this journey, VNF has also been a place that nurtures young talents and cultivates the dreams of the future generation. We will continue to commit and contribute to making the world a better place.
What we save has saved us.
So that's a very brief story about VNF. And over the past 10 years, we have built a very comprehensive system with 5 core pillars. From material sourcing to R&D to production and even to the application development and then delivering the comprehensive solutions to the customers. We develop a proprietary zero waste production model, and from the upstream processing, we extract multiple compounds from a single input, and even our wastewater from the downstream become the resources for additional biosolutions as well. Our goal is to maximize the nutrient recovery and minimize the wastewater. So let me give you a data. A traditional chitin production, they require massive amount of chemicals and waters. So for every 1 ton of chitin, you will need 30 tons of shrimp head. plus 300 tons of clean water and then 5 tons of acids and soda. So that means for every 1 ton of chitin, you will release up to 330 tons of polluted wastewater discharged, while only 4% of the raw materials are utilized. And with our approach, we can reduce the wastewater by 60 to 80%. And also we utilize up to 80% of the raw materials. And we started with the material flows, not the products, but as a result, because of this approach, we are able to develop more than 100 different products from just one single shrimp head, as on the screen you can see. One input now can generate multiple output and serving multiple industry. Today, we focus on 6 sectors, animal farming and horticulture, pet food, industrial application, food ingredients, human care, and many more to be developed in the future. One of our fast-growing sector is horticulture, and our biosolution can help farmers reduce the chemical input while improving the crop productivity. I'm not going too deep because my colleague will explain the detail in the next section, but our solution now can be used in the cereals, industrial crops, vegetables, fruits, flowers, and I see that the Vietnam and Indonesia, we face similar challenges, climate change, disease pressure, rising chemical costs. So these biosolutions can help us build a more resilient and sustainable agriculture. And then next, in the animal nutrition, our solution also help improve the attractability, growth, health, final product quality, and all are natural and all are bioactive ingredients. And we also proven the solution for different species from fish, carnivorous, omnivorous, to shrimp, crab, and even koi fish, and as well as in livestock and poultry. And these solutions, they can be applied in all stages of farming and can also use in a feed mill or directly at farm, or you can combine both for the stronger effect. And because Indonesia has a very strong aquaculture and animal farming as well, so I believe that these solutions can support your sector a lot in the future. Next is the pet industry. They are booming right now globally, and it's also a new market to us. And similar to the animal nutrition, our solution provide unique benefit, palatability, antioxidant, health support, disease prevention and treatment. And we already working with partners on pet food and pet treats. In the future, we aim to expand into grooming products, pet supplement, and even in the vet care. In the food industry, our ingredients also bring authentic shrimp stay and nutrition to many dishes. It can be applied into instant food, processed food, snack, sauces, seasonings. Our goal is to replace the synthetic flavor with natural and cost-competitive ingredients. And beyond the food ingredients, we also provide the functional ingredients. And one exciting example is the chitosan in frog. Professor Mala also sharing about the chitosan. It can be applied into weight control, cholesterol control, gut health support, and so on. And the food using the chitosan can be sold at from 2 to 5 times higher price than the conventional product, because the consumer now, they are willing to spend more for their health. And not only the food, but chitosan is also a very versatile and powerful biopolymer, potentially to become the next generation of polymer to replace the fossil-based one. And it can be used in the water treatment, bioplastic, and even in the pharmaceutical. So in the nutshell, VNF, we process 35,000 to 50,000 tons of shrimp byproduct annually, and we turning it into more than 10,000 tons of bioactive ingredients, selling to manufacturers in different countries and reaching more than 40 million consumers every year. And we start from the shrimp byproduct, collect from the shrimp processing factory. We convert it into bioactive ingredients, and we reapply into the shrimp value chain and into other industry as well, creating a circular economy. But this is only the beginning, because we also start to collect other waste from shrimp bond, such as molten shell, in the future it's going to be slush, wastewater. We want to expand this circular model across the whole supply chain. And we can still do much more, because Vietnam alone, we generate more than 160 million tons of agricultural byproduct every year. And if we apply the same approach to the resources, we could potentially create a $1 billion industry. And to summarize our model, so we start first as a strategy. Waste is a valuable resources. Then we develop the technology and the zero waste production mindset as our core value. And then we extract multiple output from a single input, and this creating our cash engine. From that, we continue to develop the solution depending on the market demand, and we build the market together with our partner. And this is our value added engine. And from that, we choose the most promising solution, and we spin it up into a new company. Later on, my colleague, Misty, she will share a very interesting spin-off named Retrieve in the nutrient recovery from wastewater. So I'm not going to. So, and this platform is also supported by the external launchpad from GEO, NGO, institution, investor, strategic partner, to the internal launchpad, like the capabilities in R&D technology, AI adoption, knowledge development, and market expansion. So we don't just build the products, but we are now building an open bio-industrial platform to turn the byproducts into the new industry. And we welcome you all to collaborate with us to build up this platform. So because we cannot do this alone. And for Indonesia market, you are among the world's largest seafood producer. The country also generates a large amount of seafood and the agricultural byproducts. And this is the opportunity. We believe that the Vietnamese and the Indonesian companies can work together. From our side, we can contribute our biotechnology, processing expertise, R&D capability, and the Indonesia partner can contribute the raw materials, production facility, and the market operation. And together, we can transform the byproduct into high-value industry. So ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude my presentation. If the byproduct continue to be overlooked, every passing day will represent a huge economic loss and environmental impact. But we already know the solution exists. And what we need to do now is an ecosystem of the collaboration. And together we can build a new bioeconomy for the Southeast Asia. So let's do it right now. And thank you very much for your attention. If you are interested in collaborating with us, we would be delighted to connect with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Fanan. Very interesting presentation. Excellent. Actually, we have a Q&A session after this, yeah. But now time is probably 5 minutes, yeah. If you have anybody want to have a brief, 1 or 2 person would like to ask a question to Van An, also to Mr. Lokpan, I think we can provide. Yeah, please. Otherwise, Alia, anybody posting a question in the Slido?
For now, no question yet, Pak.
No way. Okay. Give 5 minutes. Probably anybody would like to please raise your hand. Yeah, if you have any question. Let's see
We
whether
are having a question in the chat, Pak.
chat. Okay. Can you read? Can you read, Alia? Whether
This
question for
bio
Prof. Mala or for Kanan, yeah. And I would like to listen. Okay. Which one?
okay.
Can you read, please?
Bio-based solutions are gaining attention, but they often face challenges in cost and performance compared with conventional chemicals, especially in today's economic climate. How can biosolutions remain competitive in the market? That's first question.
Yeah, Prof. Mala or Van An or Lokpan would like to answer this question, please.
Yeah, sure. The first thing is, yes, the question is correct. Bio-based solution, normally, from the beginning, you cannot compete against the chemical-based solution. Therefore, we need to be smart and we need to select the field where we can be very competitive. In the subsequent application, you will see we select application where not only we replace chemical-based solution, but also we can generate additional value because, by using bio-based solution, you can reuse whatever you can recapture. So that is the additional value, the retrieve, and already mentioned is a classic case where we turn the liability into asset, we turn the cost center into revenue center.
Thank you, Lokman. Thanks.
There's
Anyone want to
another
add?
question, Pak.
Okay,
okay.
please.
So the second question is, byproducts are often seen as low quality or contaminated materials. So how does VNF ensure the quality, safety, and consistency of final products?
That is another interesting question. And from the very beginning, this question very early on, because the byproduct, the very first hurdle is the collection, and you need the collection to be in time as well as in the good quality. So we don't try to be greedy. We try to focus on the top class producer, the stream processor. And furthermore, we locate our factory almost like next door. You can say like within 50 meters or so. Then furthermore, when we develop, we differentiate our output into different applications. Because, for example, if you use for agriculture, you don't really need like the food grade products. So most people, they fail because, they have single input and single output. In this case, you have, not really single input, but you have multiple input because you have different quality and you can have so many different, outputs.
And
Thank you,
also we
Lokpan.
intervene into our supplier production. Also, we ask them to reinvent their conveyor so that we can preserve the quality at the highest, as high as possible.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe one or two more questions, Alia. Any?
Yes, we have another 3 questions, Pak.
Okay.
So third one, can VNF provide some standards for the quality evaluation for the sources of collected raw materials from shrimp for further processing?
Yes, we can. And if anybody interested in that, they can contact with us. For example, even within Vietnam, we help the government to develop the standard for chitosan as well as the standard for shrimp-based peptide. So the very first product in Vietnam. So we are happy to do so.
Okay, next, Alia. Thank you.
Next one, how do VNF treat the wastewater or the bad smell of the air from the byproducts production?
I think there's the 2 wastewater we are talking about. Because one, we help other people to treat the wastewater. In fact, we don't use the word treating the wastewater. We use the word, we try to recapture the value from the wastewater from all the factory first. So that is the totally mindset change. And even so, we also, the second wastewater is the wastewater within our factory. We also use our product to demonstrate that we are able, if we are able to do for other people, we are able to do for our own. And again, what we try to do is to capture value as much as possible before moving to what people call treating the wastewater.
Oh yeah. Okay. One more thing, Alia. Last
Okay,
question, yeah.
last question. So product development might have required intensive R&D. Was there any public sector support for VNF's R&D or any other support that was supported by government?
That is a very tricky question. Yes, we okay. First, I see the smile in Sudari. So yes, we do have some support of the government, and I guess it's the own way, the chicken and egg. You have to prove some of the result, and hopefully through the result, and for example, with the support from this event, then the government will pay more attention to this. I think the same issue with Indonesia.
Yeah.
Because it's challenging to do the byproducts, and therefore you have to prove some result, and at the the result of what we are doing, then the government, the public sector will support you more.
Okay, I think we stop this question and answer now, and then we can continue later on. Yeah, Alia, just combine that
Pak
question and we
Sudari,
can.
may I answer just general question?
Okay,
Maybe
yeah, sorry,
one
Prof.
minute. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
please,
you, Pak
Prof.
Sudari. Okay, thank you. Very nice explanation from the Vietnam side. So I think generally for the bioproduct it will have the high cost generally, but I think when we try to improve the scale, like the industrial scale, so I think the bioproduct also will have the competitiveness in the market. Thank you, Pak Sudari.
Thanks, Prof. Mala, for the additional information. I think we will move to the next session, session 2, and there will be 3 topics. Yeah, session 2. So I'd like now to invite for the topic 1, notable application from shrimp co-product, and in this session I'd like to invite Mr. Nguyen Man Hui and Mr. Nguyen Hu Lam. Mr. Hui Nguyen, national expert on tropical fruit value chain at UNIDO Vietnam, and more than 20 years of experience in post-harvest preservation, while Mr. Lam Nguyen, technical lead at Vietnam Food, who has extensive field experience across various crops. So the first topic of shrimp co-product for sustainable horticulture, soil health, plant nutrition, crop protection, and post-harvest preservation. Please, time is yours. Who will present first? Oh. Yes. Hello. Okay.
Mr. Sudari, I think there will be a mistake in the first speaker will be Professor Phượng, and Professor Phượng for the animal husbandry.
Oh, animal husbandry. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Application shrimp co-product for animal husbandry. Yes, Prof. Please. Apologize about the mix-up. Sorry. Yeah, Prof. Dr. Ngô Hong Quang.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests. Before welcoming Dr. Ngô Hồng Phượng, I will present first, and my name is Anna Thu Tran. Currently, I'm the technical lead at Vietnam Food Company. It is my honor to speak today at the webinar, and I'll share with you how shrimp co-product can be transformed into biosolution that improve performance and sustainability in aquaculture and animal husbandry. Our presentation will include 3 parts. First is the current challenges in aquaculture and livestock in Indonesia. Second is how VNF solution approach these challenges. And finally, Dr. Phu Ngo will share with you the research showing the effectiveness of VNF solution. Before discussing the solution, let's first look at the challenges. Indonesia aquaculture is facing pressure across the entire value chain, from feed to farming to trade. First, feed costs are increasing, mainly due to volatility in key inputs such as fish meal. In recent years, aqua feed prices have increased by around 30%. Because feed is the largest cost in production, farmers are pressured to improve feed efficiency. Second, disease outbreak and climate change are becoming more serious. Higher temperature and unstable pond condition enable the pathogen to spread very easily, especially viruses such as the white spot syndrome. This disease can cause major economic loss, estimated around $400 million in 2021. And finally, market requirements are becoming very strict. Export markets increasingly require traceability, food safety, certifications such as Halal, HACCP, and sustainability standards like the Marine Trust. So today, success is no longer only about increasing production. It is about controlling cost, managing disease risk, and meeting international standards. We also see a similar situation in the livestock sector. First, feed prices are rising due to unstable raw material supply. Ingredients usually account for 35 to 50% of the formulation cost, so the fluctuation will directly affect farm profit. Second, disease outbreaks and climate stress increase production risk. Indonesia has recently experienced the foot and mouth disease outbreak with estimated economic losses of about $6.6 billion. At the same time, regulation on antibiotic, especially the antibiotic growth promoter, becoming very strict, creating a strong demand for natural alternatives. And finally, livestock production also faces environmental pressure, including manure and wastewater management, especially in the large-scale farm. These challenges are pushing the industry to adopt solutions that are more efficient, healthier, and also more sustainable. Based on these market challenges, VNF proposed this value proposition. So VNF can provide integrated biosolution across the 3 key areas. First, in feed, we can offer alternative protein like the shrimp peptides and functional ingredients like chitosan and astaxanthin to optimize feed costs and improve feed quality and performance. Second, at the farm level, our solution like chitosan and astaxanthin will help boost immunity, health, and reduce the reliance on antibiotics. In addition, the probiotics will help reduce toxic gases, odors, and create a healthier farming environment. And third, for the trade and sustainability, VNF solutions are produced from traceable marine raw material and meet international standards such as the Marine Trust, Halal, HACCP, and ISO, supporting the user in accessing global markets. Overall, VNF helps producers move from the cost pressure and toward a more sustainable efficiency. And next, I will go a little bit more detail about VNF solution. 4 key groups. The first one is shrimp peptides, chitosan, astaxanthin, and finally probiotics. They have the function across 4 key areas. The first is improving feed quality and growth performance. The second is strengthening immunity and health. Third is enhancing product quality, like the meat quality, egg, or the skin. environment. With this comprehensive approach, that from the nutrition to immunity to product quality and also environment management, VNF not only improves the production efficiency, but also support partners in achieving sustainable and meeting international standards. Each product group will have their own key position and function. The shrimp peptides is a hydrolyzed shrimp protein rich in small peptides and amino acids. So it will improve the feed, palatability, digestion, nutrition absorption, and help the animal grow better, stronger, and improve the feed conversion efficiency. Chitosan is and its derivative, and chitosan is a natural biopolymer extracted from the shrimp shell. It has an antimicrobial and immunity fight pathogen and maintain gut health. And third is the astaxanthin. This is considered the king of antioxidant. So it will help reduce the oxidative stress, strengthen the immunity, and improve the quality and the color of the animal product. And last but not least is the probiotic. It includes beneficial microorganisms that help improve water quality, the gut health balance, the overall stability of the farming system, especially in aquaculture. These solutions are very flexible in application. They can be mixed into commercial feed, used as ingredient in the feed formulation, or applied directly in water for aquaculture system. And VNF can also provide customized recommendation based on the species production stage, farm condition, and specific intervention objective. So this flexibility will allow farmers and feed producers to integrate those solutions very easily and achieve better efficiency, better growth, better survival for more economic benefits. So this is the end of my part. Thank you for listening. Next, Dr. Phu Ngo will share with you more research results on VNF solution for animals. Please welcome Dr. Phu.
Hello, I am Dr. Phu Ngo, lecturer in animal nutrition at Nông Lâm University, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Today, I'll share with you our trial results that we conducted over the past 5 years. VNF's scientifically validated nutritional solutions are effectively deployed across all critical growth phases of diverse aquaculture and across aquaculture species, carnivores, omnivores, and crustaceans, serving both mainstream and niche market in Vietnam. The strategies are iterated at both the feed mill and farm level, providing comprehensive end-to-end support that enhance productivity and sustainability across the entire supply chain. Similarly, our solutions are effectively integrated across diverse livestock, poultry, and specialty animal segments with application in both the farm and feed mill level. There are two representative applications we have successfully implemented in Vietnam. On Anabas, when shrimp peptide was used to virtually replace fish meal and feed formulation, in the feed formulation, the results saw a significant improvement in performance. The day of rearing were reduced from 89 days to only 63 days, and the feed conversion ratio improved from 1.29 to 1.14. One of our customers told us that fish grow fast and their color was as beautiful as natural fish. Similarly, in golden pompano, supplementing commercial feed with shrimp peptide also result in the better growth performance and improved FCR. This is because shrimp peptides support digestion, enhance feed palatability, and improve overall fish health, allowing fish to grow faster and utilize fish more efficiently. This trial evaluated shrimp peptide alone and in combination with oligocatosan to improve shrimp resistance against EMS and SBND disease. After 10 days post-challenge, the positive control group showed only 47% survival, while the non-effective control reached about 89%. When using 1% shrimp peptide or 1% shrimp peptide combined with 0.2% oligocatosan, the survival rate increased significantly to around 79 to 81%, which is very close to the healthy control group. Importantly, this performance was better than the antibiotic treatment, which showed about 70% survival. These results demonstrate that shrimp peptides and oligocatosan can effectively enhance shrimp immunity and offer a promising solution to reduce antibiotic use in shrimp farming. Beyond improving growth and animal health, VNF solutions also have replaced synthetic additive while increasing product value and market differentiation. For example, we test shrimp peptide in laying hens in partially replaced synthetic colorants in egg production. In a trial with 10,000 laying hens in Vietnam, adding 0.5% of shrimp peptide allows us to replace 0.07% synthetic colorant in the feed. As a result, yolk color increased by 14 points, and the eggs also show better thick albumin quality compared with the control group. In another trial, we evaluated astaxanthin supplementation in laying ducks in Malaysia. Adding 100 ml of astaxanthin per ton of commercial feed significantly increased yolk color from 14 to 18 points, improved albumin quality and how unit, and enhanced the antioxidant capacity of the egg. The eggs also retain the color even after frying. This unique feature allows our partner to create premium salted duck eggs for mooncakes, marketed with the story of natural astaxanthin. As a result, they successfully captured a niche market in Malaysia during the Mid-Autumn Festival, selling their products at a higher price than the market average. Finally, besides nutrition and production quality, VNF solutions also have improved the farming environment, increased survival rate, and reduced production costs. In this study on Bangladesh catfish, we evaluated a zero water exchange system using VNF probiotics together with shrimp peptide over a 19-day period. Compared with conventional bonds with regular water exchange, the zero exchange bond achieved a much higher survival rate and around 98 to 99%, while traditional systems were only about 50 to 60%. At the same time, this model also improved economic efficiency. By using probiotics with aeration, farmers were able to reduce electricity costs by about 29%, while also saving the daily water exchange cost, which normally account for around 20% of the operation cost in the first 3 months. Most importantly, this approach strengthens immunity from 2 directions. That enhance the fish immune system, and externally through probiotics that improve water quality and create a healthier farming environment. Together, this creates a more resilient and sustainable aquaculture system. In summary, stream co-products are not just byproducts, but valuable biological resources. Through science-based innovation, VNF transforms them into solutions that improve performance, strengthen animal health, and support sustainable farming systems. That's all. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Pong, and also Miss Anna Tutran. Yeah, I think there are a lot of questions. So if you can answer the question it said, put from VNF team, also from Mala, we want to also answer some questions. I think that is good. So we have remaining around 20 minutes, and we still have 2 sessions. Hopefully the next speaker will can manage the time, yeah, and then we can have more time for discussion. Now, the next will be shrimp co-product for sustainable horticulture, soil health, plant nutrition, crop protection, and post-harvest preservation. With the speaker, Mr. Nguyen Man Hui and Mr. Nguyen Hu Lam. Time is yours, sir. Please, yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lam from the horticulture team of VNF. Today, I am very happy to share with you about the topic of the shrimp co-product for the sustainable horticulture and the application of chitosan in the post-harvest preservation. Our presentation includes 2 parts. First, I will talk about the application of the shrimp co-product for sustainable horticulture, and for the second part, Mr. Hiếu will present about the chitosan coating for the post-harvest preservation of the tropical fruit in Vietnam. Going to the first part, I will present about the current status of the Indonesian agriculture very briefly. The agriculture plays a significant role in the Indonesian economy, contributing to around 12 to 14% of the national GDP. The country is one of the largest producers of several agricultural commodities such as palm oil, rice, maize, banana, coffee, and chilies. Indonesia is a leading agriculture country, especially in exportation. Therefore, controlling disease and ensuring a reliable fertilizer supply are important for meeting export requirements. However, agriculture in Indonesia still faces several challenges. For instance, issues such as shrinking agricultural land, overuse of pesticides, labor shortage, and post-harvest losses is continuing to affect the productivity. Other pioneer enterprises in Vietnam that committed to a green circular economy, VNF can contribute to Indonesia agriculture sector across the entire value chain. So, moving to the second part, we are going to talk about the collaboration opportunity between VNF and Indonesia enterprise in the agriculture sector. As a company committed to promoting green circular economy, VNF can contribute to Indonesian agriculture sector across the entire value chain. First, high-quality biological solution to Indonesian fertilizer and pesticide manufacturing company. Second, we can also provide solutions from plant development to post-harvest preservation of fruit and co-research on byproduct in agriculture. And finally, VNF can collaborate for expanding the market in Indonesia, Vietnam, and further to Southeast Asia and East Asia. Together, this collaboration can assist Indonesian business across the entire agriculture value chain. The foundation of VNF lies in our strong R&D center. Our R&D team has profound expertise on extracting and modification of bioactive compounds from shrimp byproducts. So far, we have more than 20 new products, conducted over 60 field trials on different crops. In addition to research capacity, VNF has significant processing capacity and infrastructure in the Mekong Delta province. Our factory in Cà Mau covers about 80,000 square meters, making it one of the largest facilities for shrimp byproduct processing in Vietnam. This allows us to produce sustainable biological material for agriculture, feed, and industrial application. VNF also has strong industrial connection and marketing capability. We collaborate with university, research institute, manufacturer, distributor, and government agency as well. In the next part, I will talk in detail about the solution of VNF in the horticulture sector. VNF current solution portfolio consists of 3 product groups across the 4 main application areas. The first one is EcoVitan, a solution set aimed at supplying beneficial microorganisms to the soil. The second one is Peptide Blossom. It contains 3 amino acids that is essential for the growth and development of every plant. And next one is the Keto Blossom, which is chitosan delivered from the stem cell. Chitosan can act as a biostimulant, biopesticide, or can be used as seed and post-harvest preservation. Together, the 3 solutions can help to cover and support the plant from the ground to the top of the plant, from the soil to the leaf. The solution portfolio can be applied throughout the entire life cycle of crop, from the seed treatment to growth and development of state, and to the post-harvest preservation as well. VNF biosolution has been applied and tested successfully on many crops, from cereal like rice, corn, to industrial crops like coffee, rubber, to many vegetables. We also have successfully conducted many trials on post-harvest preservation in many fruit crops and also in ornamental. VNF biosolutions are currently applied on several agriculture models, from open field, dirt, to greenhouse, even with the drip irrigation system. VNF products also have been proven to be effective in growth and plant recovery. So in rice, foliar application of the shrimp peptide and the chitosan reduce the fertilizer by nearly 28%, and the pesticide cost reduced by nearly 28%. The grain quality improved, and the farmer profit increased by nearly 50%. In durian, shrimp peptide increased the vegetative growth, supporting faster growth. In vegetable, using shrimp peptide resulted in optimal growth and yield performance with faster plant recovery. In ornamental crop, applying shrimp peptide enhanced vegetative growth and flowering quality in the chrysanthemum flower. Besides, our product have proved the positive result in preventing the disease with chitosan. In the first experiment, chitosan helped the ornamental plant in Germany recovering their green color after only 5 weeks. Second, oligochitosan shows the high effectiveness in controlling the seed blight, achieving the result equivalent to chemical treatment. In controlling nematode, chitosan demonstrated the clear effectiveness in controlling nematode, achieving an effectiveness of up to nearly 96%. In tomato, oligochitosan achieved significant control with high disease control efficacy of bacterial wilt disease. Besides crop protection, one of the most promising applications of chitosan is post-harvest preservation of fruit. VNF have conducted many successfully field trials with partners from Japan, Vietnam, to France in EU. For instance, using chitosan in dragon fruit resulted in an extended cell life up to nearly 35 days. In banana, application of chitosan by spraying extended the cell life of banana up to nearly 40 days. And for the second part of this presentation, I would like to introduce Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hiểu, a post-harvest preservation expert, to talk about his current research by using chitosan.
Can you see my screens?
Yes, yes.
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 Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nguyễn Mạnh Hiểu. I'm from the ZQuiz SB in Vietnam. Today, I would like to share our work on the chitosan coating for post-harvest preservation of tropical fruit in Vietnam. The presentation focused on the house coating technology, especially chitosan-based coating, can help address key post-harvest challenges in tropical food export chain. We also present several vertical case study developed under the ZQSB project in Vietnam, includes pomelo, passion fruit, and durian. In our objective is not only extend shelf life and maintain food quality, but also to support export readiness, reduce loss, and contribute to the greener post-harvest systems. In my business, I have three parts. First is I will brief discussion on the post-harvest challenges of the tropical food in export chain. And the second, I will introduce coating technology with a focus on the chitosan and promoting green preservation approach. And the last, I will present several case study under the ZQSB project to show how this research has been translated into practical innovation for pomelo, passion fruit, and durian. As you know, is the Vietnam food and vegetable export sector reached a record level about more than 8 billion US dollars in 2025. Within the growing, the durian remains the lead of exports, with export reached more than nearly 4 billion US dollars. And passion fruit and pomelo also is very important food export from Vietnam. We almost the pomelo now is export to the US. And Vietnam pomelo also official enter the Australia's market in 2025, and we hope that we can export to the China from this year, and maybe Japan is next year. The finger shows that Vietnam is cherishing its position in high-value tropical food exports. However, this growth also put greater pressure on the post-harvest systems. As export chain become longer and market becomes more demanding, preservation is no longer only a technical issue. It's become a strategy requirement for maintaining quality and protect export value. Oh my God. Yes.
Is it done?
Yeah, I don't know why my screen can.
Yeah, it's coming now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have something issue in Technica.
Yeah, it's much better. It's already okay and Hiểu.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay now. Continue, Mr.
but I cannot move my to next slide.
We can share from our side if it is okay with you. We can help share your screen.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry about that. It's challenging in tropical food exports. As you know, is the first thing is the reduce loss of the water in food is a quick reduce the visual quality of food. The second thing is the rapid ripening and soften, especially in the aromatic food like durian and passion fruits. The most important is what happens is the fungal decay, which is remain the major cause of the quality loss during storage and transportation. In addition, some mechanical demand during the harvesting, handling, and packaging often accelerate deterioration. At the same time, export the market increasing as for the greener solution with the lower chemical depend on the better enhancements with sustainability requirement. So today, the challenging is not only producer of food longer, but also with the so in the safer and more suitable way. Oh, I don't know why I cannot move the slide.
Okay, which page are you now?
Yes, I cannot move my slide. Okay,
So we are starting from outside.
Yeah. Can you please tell me which page are you now?
Yeah.
So I can move it for you.
Yes.
You have 1 more minute, sir.
Okay, come back with the slide for the why the children. Yeah.
And now in
Next
Durian.
slide, next slide, yeah.
Case study.
No, I cannot see in my slide.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, next slide.
Last slide,
Okay, okay, I can do that. Okay, why we choose the citizen? First thing is at the BNF team talk a lot of information about the citizen. It is a very very good material for the coating from the natural biolime, and other thing is the coating you can semi coating for the food and protect a food to lose the moisture, and very important the coating you make from the citizen can untin the fungal on the tropical food, and the last thing is very important thing is eco friendly and biodegradable.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So among the food, the chemical food is the practical suitable for the citizen-based coating application due to the ribbon and short shelf life. In our research, it focused strong focus on the anti-fungal on the tropical food like durian, and each citizen can control the gut exchange. That's the reduce the respiration and also ripening and ethylene production. So that can help the food in the more firmly and can extend shelf life. And as a very important thing is the children can combine with the natural extraction like essential oils and some color like the turmeric color from the zero color. Yeah. So we in the CQ SB we have a program for the IND to develop the coating from the citizen. So we have 3 case study success on apply on the Bomino durian and passion fruits. If you see on the screen is on the left by Renhai is coating the machine as it's auto coating the machine systems designed by the ZQSB Vietnam. We apply not only the machine coating, we also design the machine to apply the coating on the food. From the moment
Mr. Him,
yeah, we can ignore
time is up now. I think 1 more minute, please.
Okay. We export over 30 ton pomelo to US market success already. And other thing, we apply the coating on durian fruit. We apply for the 3 container about more than 15 ton to the Chinese market. We can extend shelf life and also until the fungi on the food. And other, we apply the children coating on the passion fruit. And it's also apply the passion fruit export to the China and France. Now it's got the detail about the in my report it's 35 days, but now is our group can extend 45 days for the shelf life of passion fruit. Of course, the chairs have some chasing and liquefaction of the chitosan coating. The first thing is how to convert the chitosan to the coating. It's very important. We have a key technology like the ultrasound to divide, and we apply not apply the nano coating. We apply the sub micro coating from the chitosan. It's a very good result.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Mr. Hu Nguyen. I think time is up now. I think we need to move to the next session.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think very interesting. We will share your presentation with the participant later on. Yeah, I think it's ladies and gentlemen, I think all the presentation are done already, and we have more or less 5 to 7 minute discussion. I saw a lot of if you have any direct question, please raise your hand. Otherwise, through chat, most of them already responded by VNF and other. And yes, if you have any question, please. Anyone want to have a direct question? Otherwise, Alia, you please read those set question if those questions are not yet to be responded by the speakers. Is there anything, any question that you can read for us?
There is someone who raised his hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Min Phuong, yes, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please, go ahead.
I would like to ask Mr. Lam, as I understand, the biological solutions from shrimp is a very new term for farmers. So how do you convince the farmer to use your product?
Thank you for your question. Yes, we understand that the shrimp product have been just recently used by the farmer, and we convincing them by testing in the field trial. I mean, the data will tell itself. So we will convince the farmer to use and to test in the smaller scale first. And if it's successful, we will convince them to test in the larger scale. So by seeing the real data, they can be convinced and they will use our product.
May I add something? I think we have 3 supporting direction. The number 1 is the global trend moving towards the organic. Second, the government also promote the green solution. And last one, we have a lot of support for big corporation. For example, in the crop protection, we are very lucky to have, VFC. VFC is the number 1 crop protection company in Vietnam. As they, they are our distributor. Therefore, there's a lot of confidence in the farmers. We don't necessarily go to every farm.
Thank you. I think that is address your question. Yeah. Next, anyone would like to ask a question? Or Alia, I just saw the question in the chat. Could you please read, please?
Okay, this is from Bitopia. She asks, can we apply chitosan pre-harvest on fruit?
Yes, absolutely. Like for the chitosan, as I mentioned it, for the post-harvest preservation, like we can apply it post-harvest, but we can also apply pre-harvest. Like in my slide, we also mentioned a partner from France. Like we spray our chitosan like before harvesting, like only like 7 days, and it has the post-harvest preservation function as well. So like when we spray it like before harvesting, like the fruit can be covered by the coating of the chitosan. So it will prevent the disease like and also like the rooting of the fruit.
Thank you.
Okay, so next questions from Harry Hammer. He noticed that in Indonesia, the market is currently also under pressure from rising fish meal prices. He understands that in VMF's trial, there was an experiment on partially replacing fish meal on Anabas. Could you share the potential of this application as well as the competitiveness of shrimp peptide compared with fish meal?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the questions. That's the situation right now in Vietnam and around the world. We are conducted many trials to using shrimp peptide to replace 50% fish meal or also 100% fish meal in Vietnam. In many species, not only is fish or shrimp, also we did many trials in poultry, in laying hens, and also in pigs, and the results always positive. So that's why in this situation, because the logistic, the price of fish meal, we can totally using shrimp peptide to replace fish meal in the feed for animals.
May I ask? We recently have a surge in demand for our products for two simple reasons. Because everybody knows that with the war in Iran, the logistic, everything, the cost is increased. But however, the most important is over the years we already get the attention. The support from our customer through trial, showing the palatability, the efficiency, as well as the immune system increase.
Thank you. Alia, anything else? Any more questions?
Yes, there are still 2 questions left.
Yes, please. I think this is the last 2 questions. Yeah.
So, noting the high R&D and related cost commercialization of co-products may need clear cost-benefit assessment. So, how this commercialization is established?
Okay, this is a very typical and strategic question I have been asked very often, because we have 13 years of history, and to be honest, the first 5 or 6 years really terrible, because we try to select an area where you have the most challenging thing. The first one, you deal with byproducts. The byproduct, the quality, the incoming could be up, from the earth to the sky. And the second, you try to do R&D, and R&D is the cost center. And number 3, you build factories. So when you build factory, the first 2 or 3 years, you don't have revenue. So altogether, we overcame the first 5 or 6 years. Now we have a very solid foundation, and we see things paying off.
Okay.
Thank you. Last question, Alia.
Okay, maybe this is the last one. So this is for Miss Tiran. Can you suggest some modifiable points in the retrieval system that VNF is applying for the possibility of using in smaller or larger scale than that of yours?
Thank you for your question. Actually, for the retrieve, we do a very standardized system, but it's very flexible, that customizable for each different industry, as well as different volume of the wastewater of the factory. So you don't have to worry about the size of the container or the equipment system. Let's take care of it. Just give us, okay, what type of the factory, what are the wastewater, and then we can give you the full solution.
It's a plug and play. So you bring the container in, you plug in, and you get the output out. So basically, even we need about 100 square meters.
Thank you. I think now it's come to the end because now it's already 3:30, and I noticed the participant, most of them already left. Now only left 155. But let's give a great applause to all the speaker. I think very good presentation from Prof. Mala and also from VNF team. Yeah, thank you very much. I think it's very good presentation, exchange of knowledge, and there are a lot of discussion as well. I understand we need more time. Yeah, and VNF and also Prof. Mala, probably this is just the beginning. Hopefully there will be some collaboration, cooperation with Vietnam or with VNF and particularly, and local the team already said they are open for collaboration, in Indonesia also, and and hopefully this is opening up for the closer collaboration, business collaboration, and exchange knowledge. And again, thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. I'd like to thank UNIDO, JQSBUI Vietnam, and also VNF team. And before we close, I think we would like to invite a representative from VNF. Very Lok would like to say final words.
Okay, so this is like, the ambush salary because it's not in our script. However, I must say that thank you very much for your time to attend. I know everybody busy and 2 hours is not easy. My wish is to share what we've been through, and hopefully you can do whatever we wanted to do, and you have less challenge and will be more success.
Yeah, for your information on the email contact is in the brochure. Yeah, so following up this webinar, everybody interested to explore further collaboration with VNF, I think you can contact Lok and the team, directly.
Yeah, Pak Sudari.
Yeah,
Pak
Prof.
Sudari.
Mala,
So
please. Yeah, Prof. Mala.
thank you, Pak Sudari. Thank you so much for the Vietnam food team. So I think this event is very interesting for us. Then we hope that maybe for the future we will have the collaboration with our association, Pak Sudari, because in our association is very newbie association. So we are focusedly mainly to develop the byproduct, not only from shrimp actually, for all of the aquatic co-product. So I think in Indonesian side, as you said, that we have many potential in seafood industry, and we face the problem to utilize the byproduct. So this is very important for us, maybe to have the collaboration and then to strengthen the collaboration with the VNF organization, Pak Sudari. Maybe Pak Sudari also can as a mediator for us, because Pak Sudari is also as one of our advisor. So let's have the strategic technical collaboration. What kind of the activity that we can do together? Thank you.
Thank
So
you,
may I
Prof.
say something, Sudari, because I must
Yes.
mention the whole initiative came from UNIDO Vietnam, then it came from you as well, since we talked together and we didn't expect to have a lot of attention or support from the team. So thank you, UNIDO, thank you, all the organizers for this.
Most welcome. Yeah, thanks also. I think again, give congratulations to all the speakers and our participants for staying back with us today. And hopefully this is, as I said, this is a beginning of the closer collaboration with the NF and VNF also with UNIDO Vietnam and also with the Vietnam. Thanks a lot, and then I will return back
Thank
to
you, Sudori. Thank you,
yeah
all
yeah
team from
most
Indonesia, from
yeah
VNF. Yeah, thank you
yeah
very much, and congratulations for our very good event. Thank you.
thanks Pak Adnan, thanks Pak Adnan, thanks a lot, yeah,
Okay.
keep it us. So I will give it back to Anik to close the webinar to the MC. Yes, please, Anik.
Thank you, Pak Sudari, our National Chief Technical Advisor, for the excellent moderation, and also Mbak Alia for reading question from participant, Mr. Lokvan and Professor Mala. Very happy to hear promising collaboration offers. Hopefully, there will be future good collaboration between Indonesia and also Vietnam very soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the sessions, we heard compelling evidence that shrimp byproducts are not waste, but a strategic resource capable of generating high economic value across multiple sectors.
Thank you.
All these insights point to a single conclusion that a circular bio-based future for our shrimp sector is not theoretical. It is already happening. And Indonesia and Vietnam have the knowledge, capacity, and momentum to lead this transformation. We sincerely hope this webinar has been useful, providing not only technical knowledge, but also practical models you can take forward. We also hope that today's discussion will support us in achieving our shared objectives. On behalf of Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries Indonesia, UNIDO GQSP Indonesia, and UNIDO GQSP Vietnam, also the most important, Vietnam Food, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to all distinguished speakers, panelists, industry partners, and participants, and particularly to our committee team from the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries KKP Indonesia, the GQSP Vietnam, VNF, and to our donor SECO for their continued support. Thank you for your insight, your engagement, and also your commitment to sustainable industrial development. Let us continue working together to ensure that what was once considered waste becomes a driver to value, competitiveness, and shared prosperity. With that, I formally close today's webinar. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.